Problem is, like, how a person feel about you is their business. You got to worry about how you feel about self and find somebody who can work on this shit. You can actually take this shit somewhere. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, I'm telling y'all some real ass shit. In these co-parenting situations, a lot of y'all, your priorities in the wrong place. Like, a lot of y'all, girl, every day your priorities when it comes to your kids and they daddy is to try to make this nigga be the type of daddy that you want him to be. But that's not your responsibility. It is not your job to try to hold the nigga accountable for the responsibilities that he made. All you supposed to do is hold yourself accountable for the responsibilities that you made and get what you need out of the situation to be able to raise them children to be productive members of society. The real kicker be, a lot of you hoes, y'all be using kids as a way to punish a nigga. Y'all be using kids as a way to, like, basically, like, show these motherfuckers. Like, y'all be using children as a way to try to get a nigga to, like, learn a lesson. Like, you had the baby because you want to teach this nigga a lesson. Like, you really birthed them kids because you want to show a nigga you wasn't nothing to be fucked off with or played with. Like, you had them kids. A lot of y'all, like, and just breathe for a second, because I'm going to get on the niggas, but I'm going to talk to y'all females first. Like, just breathe for a second and embrace this. If 80% of y'all be real, you didn't have your child, and this is the reason why life is going the way that it's going. Like, just take a second and breathe. Like, I'm going to breathe with y'all. Just in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now let's talk, right, sis? I'm gonna be your sis on here because you know you hoes get offended quick, right? Let your guard down, ho, right? Take your bra off. Let the titties drop real quick. Let the top down, right? 80% of y'all, if you just be real with yourself, you had them kids trying to prove a point to a nigga. Don't do that on my live. Don't get on here and cap with me, bitch. I know the real. A lot of y'all, the financial place you was in, the job you was on, where your mental was at, the amount of liberation that you done had so far in your life since you got out your parents' house, you hadn't even lived enough or earned enough or had enough money put up for you to actually want to make a adult decision to birth a child. You had a child based on how you felt about that nigga. And you felt like, because a lot of y'all, once you said you was pregnant, the nigga fed your game and made you feel like he was going to be there. But in the back of your mind, you knew, bitch, your intuition and your common sense told you from the rocky stuff y'all was already going through before your ass got pregnant, that shit wasn't going to be peaches and cream. But for the sake of, like, trying to be a blessing to this nigga, not a blessing to yourself, not blessing yourself with a child, you had a baby based on the shit you had going on with a nigga. Tell the truth, ho. You ain't got to type on this live, but just breathe and accept this shit in. I know the real when it comes to you hoes. I done did too many one-on-ones. I done seen too many of you bitches. I done been friends with too many bitches. And I come from the motherfucking, your mammy did it, bitch. That's how I know you did it. So just ride with me so I can take you somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going to help you bitches on this live today. You got to start off realizing that I'm in the situation I'm in with this fucked up ass co-parenting because of the situation that my child was conceived out of and the whole basis as to why I had them. A lot of y'all, you had your child under the pretense of trying to be something to a nigga, or you kept your baby because your ass really wasn't in no real relationship. You kept your baby trying to make it be a lesson to a nigga that he shouldn't have played with you, or trying to be relevant because he had your self-esteem feeling like you were irrelevant. Just breathe. Breathe. The baby here now, so don't get mad at me. Breathe. The motherfucker is here in the room crying, probably right the fuck now, or begging you for a Capri Sun. Just breathe. We cannot undo what has already been done.